This seems like a big deal here. Is this really Apple basically saying we can do all of this in-house?
This is exactly right. This is what you said. The project is codenamed Breakout, as in breaking out of the existing financial infrastructure and financial system. They are trying to go at it alone in some respects. Now, they're not becoming a full bank. You're not going to see Apple checking account or savings accounts anytime in the near term. There are no current plans for that. But what you will see is them moving to their own core processing, their own payment processing platform. Today, they use Core Card via Goldman Sachs to do that. That's the underlying technology that when you make a transaction on a credit card or another financial service, that goes to the bank for approval, and Core Card does all that processing. They also handle disputes. They handle ledgers. Ledgers is basically your transaction history, monitoring payments and stuff, fraud, credit analysis, doing credit checks, credit limits and such. Apple wants to bring all of that in-house for a slew of future financial products. Now, we don't believe that the Apple Card or the Apple Cash Card or Apple Pay, the existing Apple financial services, are going to drop the current partners. However, Apple's going to move to this new next generation in-house infrastructure for future products. Now, they're working on several new fintech-related offerings and services. One of them is a buy now, pay later service. The buy now, pay later is going to have a high installment, right? So high amounts, high lending with Goldman Sachs, but also a low amount, low lending, 4 installment program, very similar to Affirm, that Apple's trying to do entirely in-house, and they can announce that either this year or next. They're also working on an iPhone and other device subscription hardware program, right, to reduce the cost of ownership of an iPhone and to generate more recurring revenue.
Yeah.
And that's also likely to use their in-house platform.
Really helpful context on your reporting there, Mark. And I guess I wonder, along with navigating the existing partnerships, which we'll have to watch as they make this bigger push, in terms of their resources, what they spend internally, what they go out and buy, is this going to influence what we see from Apple over the next year?
They're spending hundreds of millions, if not more, to bring more financial services in-house. That's in terms of engineering talent. That's in terms of, internal engineering work on these programs. This is a cross-company effort across multiple teams. But in addition to that, they're also buying companies. So you saw last week they bought a company called Credit Kudos in the UK. Now, some people thought that was indicative of Apple trying to plan to bring the Apple Card or other services to the UK. Actually, they're buying Credit Kudos to try to do some of the underlying credit check technology that they want to also bring in-house. Now, they're not going to drop TransUnion or Equifax and try to reinvent credit checks globally. What they're going to try to do is contact those credit bureaus and work with the credit bureaus directly to make those lending decisions. Right now, they have intermediaries, whether that's Goldman or Green Dot Bank or Core Card, actually doing the work with the credit bureaus.